Alrighty then. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 520. Readers don't like your book. Almost dropped it. There's Stanley. Notice Baby Yoda's over there somewhere too. Alright. Readers don't like your book. So what do? Ask yourself if they're the right readers. Are you marketing your book to the wrong audience? I did that with my second book. I thought it was straight sci-fi, space adventure, and the first few comments on reviews were, well, this is more of a young adult book. It took me 9-10 months before I re-rolled and sent it to all young adult YA science fiction, and all of a sudden it took off. So even though adults read it, that's what they were looking for. They were just looking for that caveat. Yeah. And once I got that aligned, life was pretty good. So is it in the right genre? So not just the right readership, but the right genre, because that aligns with the readership. Genre is a marketing tool, so it's not, hey, I write this niche, sub-niche, sub-niche, and I should find readers. Well, yeah, you got to find where they are. That's on you. So if you write something that's so spectacularly niched down, then you might have a challenge finding where those readers are. What you want with genre is the biggest group of readers that will like your book. So you go up and up. You don't try to go down and narrow yourself, because what you're doing is you're narrowing your options and you're limiting yourself. Find the right readers, the biggest group possible. So is it in the right genre? And then are they the right readers? So science fiction, yes, but we want a young adult. We need that caveat. And once we got that caveat, then we have had no problem. I think we've sold 130,000 units from that series, so not bad. And that first book in the series didn't sell right away. So there wasn't a problem with the storytelling. There was not a problem with the characters or plot, but it was the problem with putting it into the wrong reader's hands, or not putting it into the right reader's hands. So, and then you have to look, still not selling. Is there a problem with the storytelling? And on that first page, in that first chapter, are you engaging the readers in a way that they want to keep reading? So you have to take a good look at that. And now if you're getting no sales, no reviews, you got to find out who picked this up, because you did get something. Somebody will pick up your book. And what do they have to say? So ask, find out what is wrong with this book. Find within your circle of authors that are your genre, ask, hey, can somebody's beta readers, can somebody's ARC readers read my first chapter and just see what the problem is and help me understand what I need to do better. Once you get the first chapter figured out, you can get the rest of the book to flow. And if there's an issue later, you'll figure that out. But you got to get that first chapter right. It has to hook the readers, and they'll know right away. When I run anthologies, I only ask for the first 500 words, because if I don't get hooked in that first 500 words of a short story, I'm not reading it, and the readers won't either. So just understand, hook right up front. So is there a problem with your storytelling? And then, is there a problem with your characters or your plot? Are your characters unrelatable? And you've read books like that. I just don't like this character. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't want to follow him as the protagonist, as an antagonist. He's way too evil. Everybody should hate him. Nobody should be following. Like in Stargate. In Stargate, you look at the Jaffa. Well, the Goa'uld would be nobody without the Jaffa. The Jaffa are the ones, the enforcers. So why would the enforcers follow this leader? So the leader has to have some kind of redeeming qualities. Oh, they always eat well. Their families eat well. This is what the gods do for their people. Okay, so yes, we're going to be fanatically loyal. You got to find that link and make those things happen, because that will keep the readers engaged and keep them relating and keep them moving forward. The best thing you can do is ask readers. Don't ask fellow authors, because fellow authors read differently. They might say, hey, man, this is incredible prose. The way you weave these words is just fantastic. Yeah, but are the readers going to keep reading? This is the question, especially if you're doing this for a business. You're trying to make money off this. You need to sell those words. You can't wow people with words and not sell them. That's exposure bucks. Exposure bucks, you'll die. You won't pay your rent. You won't eat. So exposure bucks are bad. Real bucks are good. So anyway, you want real bucks. Readers will tell you why they will keep reading. Readers will tell you why they stopped reading. this is the input you want. Work with authors within your genre. Find them. They're out there. They're more than happy to help out, but don't be a complete burden on them and have them completely rewrite your stuff. That's it. It's still on you to make sure you're doing the right things. Have you read the books in that genre? Are you doing those things generally that those books do? Are you hooking readers in that first chapter and keeping them on board? All right, there you go. Readers don't like your book. There's a lot you can do to figure that out and fix it to move forward. Peace, fellow humans.